Veins of Lore is an actual play Dungeon & Dragon podcast meant for mature audience. There will be drama, humor, dark subject matter, violence, and gore, as well as use of strong language, sexual content, and reference to use of drug and alcohol. You have been warned. Dear Diary, the great hunt is over. We won, bringing back the great stag. Has not happened in 10 years. I learned something new about my best friend and I that I didn't know we could do. We are so proud of ourselves to accomplish the hunt and making our families proud. Still wondering about those wild men. Why did they want to kill us? Oh, also, I finally got my first kiss. Well, gotta go. I have a walk to go on. Dear Diary, Troll Bridge. I'm back from my walk. I think I'm falling for Rhaegar. I met up with the party on the Troll Bridge. All of a sudden, Illyark told us to meet him in an hour. He had something important to tell us. We didn't know what to think about that. He's kind of an ass, that Illyark. So, I guess I have to go, see what is so important. Talk to you later. Dear Diary, outside Kingdom. We should never trust that evil Illyark. He took us to a cave telling us our parents killed his dad, wanting revenge. He attacked us and even rose the dead. That prick even killed my love, Rhaegar, turning him into a zombie. I decided to take him out of his misery. Then Illyark opened a portal and we had no choice except to go in that portal. Now we're somewhere strange, and we are not ourselves, which is very confusing. We see a sign that says Clan Borgresh.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Veins of Lore. I'm Brian Judge. I'm your Dungeon Master. This is our third episode, as well as our Halloween episode. Happy Halloween, everybody. And I am joined today by...
Kelsey Middaugh here. I play Nya, the Shadow Elf Barbarian. A little known fact about Nya, she loves piercings and tattoos. And if she knew about Hot Topic, it would be game over. I'm telling you, game over.
Alex Middaugh here, and I play Kallydus Anguis, the true-blooded Yuan Ti Ranger. And a little-known fact about Kallydus, his dad would always bring back a reptile after every single hunt.
Hey, folks, this is Mike Arama. I play Ceachyl Bartesta, the Turtle Druid. Little-known fact about Ceachyl is a big fan of horticulture. Yep. He actually grew most of the cucumbers the pickle vendor uses to make pickles. Happy Halloween.
All right, everyone. So we've been using milestone leveling. Otherwise, you know, how D&D goes, sometimes too much experience, you grow too fast. And we're going to be moving by certain points and achievements that the characters play in the game. And they have already reached level 3, and they have chosen their archetypes.
Yippee!
So, Mike, why don't you let us know what you chose for Ceachyl?
Well, Ceachyl is a shepherd druid. We need some fucking healing in this party, motherfuckers.
Indeed we do.
I'll agree.
And what about you, Alex?
I went with Hunter. I just think extra damage on big guys is kind of what we need as well.
Agreed.
A little extra damage doesn't hurt.
And how about you, Nya?
Nya chose Path of Zealot.
Oh, because you want to fuck some shit up, huh?
Oh, yeah, and I'm the tank. I gotta, I gotta keep my party going.
Fuck that shit.
All right, guys. So the last time we left off, you guys had just come through the portal. You woke up and discovering who you were and realized that you weren't who you thought you were in the first place. So either this is some sort of cruel trick, or as Illyark so cruelly like to say, that the truth has been revealed.
Douche.
After he fled like a coward from Nya's mightiness, you guys started walking towards a settlement that you found, and there was a sign. And the sign was written in Orcish, and Nya was able to read the language, and the sign had said Clan Borgresh upon it. So now we are standing here with a sign in our hand, looking at this creepy old settlement that lies in ruins, and it's about 2:00 in the morning. You guys can choose to continue on, or you could take your rest so you can actually get the benefits of your leveling.
So, Ceachyl, what do you think we should do?
Well, gang, I'm a little naked here, so let me go back to my robes. Beelzebub! Where's Beelzebub? Oh no, I gotta find Beelzebub. Oh, where'd he go?
So Ceachyl starts rooting through his robes, and everybody sees this glow come out of his robes.
Oh, there you are, Beelzebub. Bub for short.
It's one of the fire beetles. He took one of the fire beetles. He said he killed it. So now he's got a little fire beetle, buddy.
Oh,
I'm so proud of you.
is that your familiar?
His name is Beelzebub. Well, you can call him Bub for short.
I'll call him Bubba.
Okay,
Yeah.
So-
I like little bub.
So Ceachyl is going to investigate his clothes. I got a natural 20 on that. So after he does all that, you see he comes out in like a loincloth. If anybody knows, turtles aren't allowed to wear armor or anything like that. So he kind of like tied the hood of his robe, so the hood of his robe is in the front, and he kind of has like a little satchel for Bub to hang out in.
Oh,
So.
so like the hood is on the inside out and the satchel hangs down, so he looks like a turtle with a big glowing nutsack.
There you go.
Ceachyl, your balls are glowing.
Why, thank you.
You're very pretty.
So, is anybody going to explain what's going on here? You look like some sort of snake fella.
A snake. Is that what these scales are? Oh, it's so cold. We should make a fire.
I think, do you guys want to carry on? Or do you guys want to stay here? Because I kind of want to keep it going and move on.
Well, I think we kind of have to rest. I need to get my spells back and see what's going on with Bub over here. He looks,
I'm going to vest somewhere safe we could, rest up real quick. I think I'm going to go, you guys stay here. I'm going to go look a little bit around and see if I find us a safe spot to, rest.
Hey, Cecil,
I'm going to do an investigation.
can you start a fire or something?
yeah, sure, why not?
What exactly are you looking for?
I'm just looking, see if there's like a path or somewhere off to the side that is safe, for us to go.
All right, so the portal has closed,
Okay.
and you guys have discovered that you're kind of like along the edge of a ridge where the mountains are too fucked up to climb. Now, your city is far off in the distance, but this is kind of where the mountains start climbing up and the forest starts ending to go into the mountain range that where you guys were.
So is this still technically the forest, though?
Yes, you guys are in the forest.
So
So inside the kingdom, the forest was mostly coniferous, meaning fir trees, spruce trees, pine trees, shit like that.
gotcha.
There were some oak trees, some maple trees, things like that. Matter of fact, Fondlebar
Right.
family, they have a big, beautiful red oak,
So-
red maple as they're in the center of their
I guess being that
foundation.
it's still a forest, could I do, like a nature check? Because it's my favorite terrain. Maybe I could kind of.
Great. Also, keep in mind something, Mike and you are both going to have to keep in mind, is you are cold-blooded creatures.
Yeah, I'm free.
And you are in a northern atmosphere. Right about now at 2:00 in the morning, it's probably somewhere around 40 degrees.
Yeah.
So you guys are a little
why I'm shivering.
little uncomfortable, whereas Naya is perfectly comfortable.
Oh, she's having the time of her life.
So to answer your question, Naya, around you, the ridge of the hills that start getting craggy and going into the mountain range. In front of you, the edge of the forest, a very old beaten down path that leads into Borgresh Hold. Then over to your left, for lack of better words, so it would be to the west and southwest and such, you see it opens up into forest. There's various game trails, but with your investigation, you are able to determine that at one point in time, there was either a paved or a stoned road that led to Borgresh Hold. So you can either try to investigate that road, head towards the hold, or kind of go off in the woods a little bit and settle yourselves down and build a camp.
I'm going to go off to the woods and build, camp and stuff.
Okay, so you're going to look for a spot.
Is that
place
okay
to
with
set.
everybody?
I was gonna say let me do like a nature check and see if there's any hidden paths or anything because we are still in my
Well, we
favorite.
could do that
terrain.
after we wake up.
Sort of.
Make a nature's check. I mean, you are a ranger. It makes
Yeah.
sense, and you are in your favorite terrain.
Like so if I do this nature check or nature check, will that also I guess reveal any like enemies that are somewhat in the area?
Okay, so
within-
the way your
you know what I mean?
favored terrain works,
right.
all right, is you actually have to concentrate. You have to sit,
Oh, and that's
and you got to touch the ground and kind of concentrate and reach out and feel into the trees.
Well, then if that's the case,
So-
I might wait until that fire is up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're
So-
probably a little bit.
I'm freezing.
No pun
Yeah, that's
intended
fine.
to Ceachyl, but you guys probably have a little bit of shell shock right now going on.
That's why I'm saying let's go to the woods.
So
We'll set up fire, rest, and everything.
Feel free to make your check, though.
I will after I warm up a bit. I definitely need to.
Okay.
I'm freezing.
So I go, hey guys, let's go over here. We're going to go in the woods a little bit and set up fire and rest. I will take the first watch.
Whatever you say. Let's just get warm.
So Ceachyl casts produce flames and starts a fire for the camp.
This is nice.
So I set up all the traps. They're getting warm by the fire. I tell them why you guys take a rest, and I'll take first watch.
If you're sure, so I'm gonna roll up my my little cape that I have, and I'm gonna use it kind of as like a little pillow. I'm gonna get really, really close to the fire.
Well, it's a chill night. There is a slight breeze. You can hear the rustling of the oak leaves throughout the deep forest, kind of echoing off in the distance. Although you guys are used to the sounds of nature, this is a foreign environment. So every little sound I can imagine is triggering your ears popping up or something. And now as you see Ceachyl and Kallydus dozing off next to the fire, you are keeping watch vigilantly over your companions. So you're sitting along the edge of the fire and you're kind of watching the shadows dancing off against the canopies of the tree and around the edge of the tree. You suddenly start to hear some movement up in the canopy. I would like you to make a perception check.
14.
So you're kind of like looking around, wondering what's going on. Then you hear a light flapping. And then you look over and you see not too far from Ceachyl, there is a raven sitting on a fallen branch. And then you hear more to the other side of you. And you see there's another one sitting on a rock just outside the campfire. And then as you look up, you start to see that there are ravens moving throughout the canopy of the trees across the branches. And they all seem to turn and lock eyes towards the party. But as you stare at them, you realize as the light's dancing against the tree branches, the light's going through them. So it's almost like they're shadowy forms. They're not solid.
So I obviously sense that they have a connection with me.
I mean,
Do I feel like they're going to harm us or no? They're
they are
there.
just staring. It's kind of creepy. It's almost as if they're watching you guys, particularly you, but you see they seem to be watching the whole group as a whole.
I'm going to whistle loud and see if it does anything.
Some of them get up and scatter away, but the ones that are closest to the camp don't move.
I'm gonna go next to Ceachyl and say, Ceachyl, wake up. Wake up.
He pokes his head out of his shell.
I didn't tell you, but he wanted to show this in.
You see the raven jumps away.
What's going on there? I heard a yell. You all right?
Why are you whistling?
You need me to save you again? I'll do it.
Whoa, Ceachyl, there's ravens. Just a bunch of them sitting there staring at us. It was really creepy.
You woke me up for this.
Yes, so
Oh gosh.
you're the one that are good with animals. Look at you with your beetle
It's
balls.
spooky out here. I think you should just go right back into my shell. See you later.
Yeah, what are you worried about? It's just birds.
All right, you guys rest up. My bad.
Kallydus, as you say that, you go to lay your head back down and like you kind of like stare off as if you're going back to sleep, and you stare right into the eyes of one of these ravens that is inches from your face when you lay your head down, and it like flaps its wings and jumps back and causes you to start.
Oh, what the heck? What is that damn fucking froze?
Oh, you're not.
And it kind of
scared.
angrily stomps its feet against the ground on the leaves and moves around and looks at you like, how dare you?
I'm gonna not try to hit it, but kind of like shoo it away.
I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna stomp my foot on the ground and kind of do a scream, see if anything happens. Like
They don't seem to react to you. as much as they do to the others. They don't seem skitterish around you. It's almost like they're comfortable around
Then
you.
what I'm going to do too, then I'm going to put my arms out and flick both my fingers and see if they come to me.
You can make an animal handling check.
So you're gonna be like that old lady in
Yes, I am.
Home Alone 2? Was it 2? Yeah, it was 2.
Yeah, it was 2 in Central Park.
Yeah.
15?
Covered in bird shit.
Okay. The one that was over by Kallydus that he startled him. When you do that, it kind of flies up and it like lands on your hand. It looks at you and then just kind of like turns and like it's almost like it's sitting there listening to the party or just watching, but it seems to be comfortable in your hand. But as you're holding it, it has mass, but it doesn't have mass, and you can kind of see the light of the fire through it, as opposed again to it being
I'm
solid.
going to try to pet it, see if,
So it's almost like
see if
it's
like my hand goes through
like
it
a
or
shadow.
anything. Yeah, it's like
sort
me.
of raven.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Does my hand go through it or anything?
You go to reach down to pet it, and it's got some mass to it, but if you push too hard, you go through it.
Okay.
But like if you go gentler, you notice it kind of like nuzzles up against your hand for a moment.
Okay.
I would like you to make a perception check with an advantage.
While she's doing that, can I also roll an insight
You're
check?
sleeping.
Did you go back to sleep or
Yeah,
not?
you did.
Not yet.
He said he laid
This
back
thing,
down.
I laid back down, but that thing was right in my
Okay.
face, and it kind of startled me. So I am still awake. I'm starting to lay down, but as I noticed, well, I'm gonna roll an insight.
22, babe.
Okay, roll an
Roll a
insight.
22. Yeah, I'm gonna roll an insight just to see if I can make the connection that they look similar to Naya. And I got a 10 with insight. Let's see here. And I got a 5 with the insight, so 10 and 5. That's a 15, and I'm proficient in it.
All right. So what you realize about it is these are the very same ravens that when you guys first came through half hour ago, 45 minutes ago,
Right.
that were dancing around the area that you came through.
Okay.
Um,
Naya, these look similar to the shadows dancing around you.
Yeah, I noticed that. I mean, I am holding one, so
As I rub my eyes.
Naya, with your perception check, you see just in the shadows beyond the edge of the fire lake, between where Kallydus and Ceachyl are behind them, you see at first what appear to be like lavender lights. And you see a shadowy figure moving within that shadow. Like it's because of your dark vision, you can pick up a darker humanoid shadow that is about your build. But what you see is there is a cloak, and the cloak that it wears are really long feathers, as black as the shadow that makes up the form.
Like almost like a silhouette, you're saying?
Yes.
In a form? Okay.
I'm gonna be like mesmerized, and I'm gonna try to walk towards it.
To me, child.
I'm gonna tell Kallydus, watch Ceachyl. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna walk towards it.
Where are you going?
I'll be back.
Okay.
As you approach, just as you get outside the light of the campfire, you can now see the form better. You see it is a pale-skinned woman, and you can feel the chill of cold coming off of her. And you realize that her lavender eyes kind of fade between the color of red, blue, and lavender. Now, by saying red, it's a very light description. It's more of like different fadings of blue through purple. And you see in this, her face is beautiful and frail. Her hair is long and white, and the ruffles on her cloak around it seem to be almost like the down of a baby bird.
Okay.
And her ears are sharp and pointy. And as she stares at you, you see tears running down her face. And her face goes almost into a grin, but it stops at a almost half of a smile. She studies you, and as you get closer to her, you hear her say, "You have returned. For so long I have awaited your arrival."
Do I know you?
Your mother.
My mother.
And you just feel the most excruciating cold pain across your back. You cannot help but cry out as you feel burning
I dropped
into
my
your
knees.
back something.
I dropped to my knees, and I'm just like in tears.
And you see she holds her hand out, and it's a long, slender white hand. This is my gift, child. And she just kind of like fades off. And then you hear the sound of the birds just scatter, and they're gone.
As she yells for help, I'm going to wake Ceachyl.
Well, I didn't yell for her.
You
It's
cried
stop.
loud.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wake Ceachyl up. Ceachyl, I think she's in trouble.
Is it time for breakfast yet?
No, Naya's hurt.
What?
So Ceachyl, just quick as you'll see a turtle, not very quick, hops up and grabs the staff and runs.
You see Naya standing there kind of like with her back arched, and you can see like she's in pain.
So Cecil's going to go and try to lay hands, cure wounds on her.
When you touch her skin, it is icy cold.
It's cold. I like it.
And as you back up, you see there are dark, shadowy marks going all across her back. Kind of like when you bring it into the light, you can see it is in the form of the head of a raven looking down. But it looks like a tattoo, but it's not a tattoo, but it is burnt into her flesh. And as she moves, as she's moving between the light and the shadows, you see that the symbols that make up the raven kind of dance around into the shadows as well.
Naya, when did you get this? Aren't you too young for tattoos?
I don't know. But I'm in pain. I'm in a lot of pain, Ceachyl. I saw this woman. She told me she was my mother. And she was, transparent, kind of like me. And she reached for my hand. And next thing you know, I just got pain.
Oh, God.
And my whole body burnt. But I was still cold.
There was a woman? And Kallydus draws his bow out. Where did she go?
She's gone. She disappeared.
You notice, everyone notices that the ravens are gone as well, completely.
Now, did it get quiet? Like, because you're
No.
saying there's wind and rustling of leaves and such.
it's still
It's
you
just
can
the
still
just all the birds have just disappeared.
right. The ravens.
The
did.
ravens, sorry.
You hear like owls off in the
Right.
distance and distant coyotes and maybe some
Now,
wolf
how
owls.
long
and-
has this take? Like, how long has it been?
This has been about 20
It's
minutes.
been 20. All right, yeah, I'm still tired.
I slept for 20 minutes. Come on, guys.
Now, after a little while, the pain in your back starts to become almost comforting.
I like pain. What can I say?
It's almost sort of like after you get a tattoo, after a while, that numbing,
Take a
happy
turn.
feeling that you get.
So I said, I'm sorry, guys. I disturbed your sleep. Let's go back. I'll be on watch. You guys rest.
Well, I can't sleep now.
I'm gonna go back to laying down.
Too scared to sleep now.
Bub kind of scurries up underneath your robes and kind of sits there, and you just see this little boom.
Well, hey, Bob, you gotta warn somebody before you go and do that.
I rub Ceacyl's shell, trying to calm him down so he goes back to sleep.
Oh, thanks.
Rest, child, and my gift will become present. You need not fear this night, this night, this night.
They're sleeping. I'm watching.
You cannot help but after a little while, just doze off.
Okay.
When you guys wake in the morning, it's a little bit of a cloudy day. You wake to the smell of the embers burning out. You see Naya has fallen asleep with her back up against a tree. You see that your beetle has crawled into his little happy place to keep himself warm because he doesn't like the daylight.
I'll be the first one to wake up, and I'm gonna go check the traps that Naya set just before we do anything else.
All right.
So I'm gonna go, take a quick walk around the camp while they are still sleeping.
Oh, I'm up.
All the traps are undisturbed. Nothing has triggered.
Damn.
It doesn't even look like anything came near your camp. As a matter of fact, being a ranger and knowing how to track and such, you don't even need to make a roll for this. You see the last tracks that were made were the ones of you guys going to where she was standing last night.
Right. Well, while I'm checking the traps and I'm confused that none of them have gone off in the span of however long, I'm going to concentrate and make a nature check
Okay.
because we're still in the forest. And I got a 17, and with a nature, that is 2. So I got a 19.
All right. Well, are you using your favorite terrain skill?
Yes.
All right. And what?
My favorite terrain is...
No. I mean, what are you
forest.
focusing on?
I'm going to focus on any hidden, like, paths that we can take. Roads or...
There's definitely not roads. There's paths.
Well, you do know that there is a road. Like I said, I explained to you guys that there was
stone path. I remember,
kind of like the remnants of an old road that was leading towards the clan area. But other than that, I mean, it's an open forest. There's not. I mean, they hit the kind of ridgy hills and stuff, but it's sort of like.
So there's really only 2 paths, technically.
Oh no! I mean,
the old one that was.
It's a giant open forest. You can go in any direction you want.
Okay.
The only path that leads direct is the road to the clan, and then wherever that road leads down towards the southwest.
Okay.
So, what do you guys choose to do? When you wake up, you definitely feel a little stronger, much more rested, almost like you've awakened a part of yourselves.
Right.
AKA, you took your long rest and leveled up.
Yeah.
Sweet. Ding, ding, ding.
Well, guys, should we check out this town now that it's daylight? It's not so spooky.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I think we should make our way.
All right, so you're going towards Borgresh Hold.
Yes,
the town
our
of-
favorite
Sure.
place.
As you guys approach the hold, you see a sign that is hanging up against a post you believe might have been part of a gate at some point in time. And it is written in Orcish. It looks a little bit fresher than the sign you had found earlier.
I'll read it then, since I speak orc.
Okay?
Roll.
No. You see, it says, "Turn back. Only the sorrow awaits you here."
And I tell everybody what it says.
Who's the sorrow?
I don't know. I guess us. We're going.
The sorrow. Ugh.
You guys stay behind me.
Maybe we should turn back.
No. I kind of grab your arm and say, let's go.
Oh gosh.
So you guys are entering?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to slowly walk in.
All right. As you guys are walking, at one point in time, this hold was massive. There are the remaining footprints of somewheres around 80 or 90 buildings that have been leveled and rotted and fallen down throughout time. There's no use to search all the buildings because there's none standing. It's just basically like if you
Rubble.
Yeah, it's just like rubble in the shape of what was
down
once
that.
buildings with piles of rotted wood.
Right.
You see, the only thing that does actually still stand is farther back into the hold. You see there are 2 stone buildings, one off to your east, one off to your west, and then far, far back off in the distance. By far off in the distance, I mean probably a quarter mile or more away, you see what appears to be a larger, wider structure.
And these are still like intact.
Yes, somewhat
For the most
still
part.
intact. There were, at some point in time, more than 3 of these buildings. There were probably about 8 of them because you can see 5 larger piles of rubble that are kind of in geometrical shapes lying around. And as you're walking the leaf-covered path that goes into the area, you hear very faintly across the wind. And at first, you would think almost that it was the wind and leaves rustling that made it sound like somebody was talking. I don't know how much time some of you guys have spent in the woods where like you'll hear something and then you're like, oh, what was that? Somebody was talking, and you realize it was like, fucking some sort of leaf catching the wind.
Right.
But you hear so.
And Ceachyl breaks the wind.
That will be sorrow for sure. Sorrow for sure. Nice one, Ceachyl.
Here lies only sorrow.
We are sorrow. Damn, Ceachyl, that's a stinky one.
Sorry.
So, what are you guys going to do?
We're going to keep carrying on.
I'm going to make a perception check.
All right.
A bad perception check. It's a 6.
Okay. What are you attempting to perceive?
I just want to.
Are you using it as a search check, a listen check, a spot check?
Yeah, just looking around to see if I can find
You want
where
me
the
to roll?
voices are coming from.
Well, you can't seem to find a direction. Obviously, with your roll, you can't really seem to find a direction. It almost seems as if it's
Everywhere.
everywhere around you. As you're looking through, you could tell at some point in time, some form of a great battle took place here.
Can I do a history check to see if I maybe remember any of this, or if it like looks familiar in a sense?
You guys are allowed to make whatever check you want. If you
Oh yeah, that was a waste of time. Yeah. So history, I have proficient in for 4, but I rolled a 3, so I only got a 7. And it's
Right, you seem to remember a lot of times staring at your teacher's ass while you were in school and not really paying very much attention to history. As you guys are making your way through, again, you could tell at some point in time a very large battle took place here.
Right.
You see rusted remains and remnants of ancient armors, and you can see where some of the buildings that have collapsed were burnt at one point in time. I mean, it's mostly leaves and sediment covering the stuff now, but if you move stuff around and kind of approach things closer, you can see some of the rocks are burnt and stuff like that.
so as I was saying, this voice it's not specifically coming from a certain direction. It's kind of just all around us.
Right,
Okay.
right.
These voices are coming from everywhere, but nowhere
The only,
at the same time.
the only voice I heard was from your ass.
I'm sorry.
I would like everybody to make an insight check.
Nat 20.
9.
9? Okay, nat 20, 14, and 9. Cecil's probably looking somewhere else, but Nya notices it first. Kallydus, it's shortly after you see her kind of reacting and looking around that you yourself notice it. You see it's getting kind of darker, even though it's morning. And like I explained, it was cloudy, but it's almost like the clouds are either getting really dark or almost as if something's blocking out the sun the further you get into the hold. And you notice that there's a slight like fog kind of fill in the air. As you guys are looking, making your way through, like I said, you see the 3 main buildings, the really big one not really big, but the bigger one far off into the back. And then you got one to your east and one to your west. And which direction are you guys going to go?
I think we should go west.
You want to go west first?
That's sure.
Check out the big.
West it is.
All right. As you guys start heading west, you kind of follow like a road that leads the remnants of what was once a road that leads there. You see there's broken carts and damaged stuff all over the place, the remains of them. It's been so long and this stuff has been so ill taken care of and laying here rotting, getting rained on and snowed on and leaves and dirt and such that most of the wood has rotted away, but you can see like the remnant shapes and where the iron that was rusted was laying for the parts.
Right.
And as you're starting to head towards that area, you hear again upon the winds,
The sorrow only lies. It only lies. It only lies. There lies only sorrow. The sorrow only lies.
What is that coming from?
I don't know, but apparently it doesn't tell the truth. It only lies.
I know.
so you guys are going to go to.
Yeah, let's keep continuing towards this big building, this big stone building.
Let you guys make your way to the big stone building. It is apparently, at one point in time, it was like one of the main centers of industry in the town. The great forge is mostly intact, save the massive hearth. Long covered with decades of leaves and washout from the snow and rain, iron and steel ingots still sit stacked alongside next to the hearth, ready as if somebody was just ready to put them in yesterday. And if you kind of like look around a little bit and you look into the hearth, the only thing you see other than some coke, which is what they call burnt wood and stuff when they use it in a hearth, you see the remnants of a long burnt skull. Around, you see the long neglected anvils lie, the deceased bodies of former smiths scattered amongst the rusted armor. You see there's useless, unfinished weaponry just lying across the ground as well.
So these steel ingots, how many of them are there?
There's stacks of
Stacks. And they look obviously fresh, more freshly
No.
made. No, they're not. Okay.
No.
Well, gang,
What are
some
they-
say the hearth will go on.
Uh-huh.
Yuck, yuck.
Yuck, yuck.
So are they still usable? Would that be a check, I guess? Like an insight check if they're still usable? The ingots, I'm saying, we can take a few of them.
I mean, if you want to carry around,
Hell.
a whole handful of 50-pound fucking
Yeah.
ingots with you everywhere you go.
I'm good.
So I'm going to investigate like where the fallen bodies and everything were. We got a nat 20 on it.
I'm going to take a single ingot.
Just could take some ingots. I'm just saying.
I'm keeping
like-
one or two for arrow tips.
Right.
A single
Hell yeah.
So you did
nat 20 on investigation.
a nat 20 on investigation. Okay. As you're looking around through the remains and stuff, you find some arrows
Ooh.
upon some skeletons. Now, the bulk of these skeletons are much larger in bone. They're larger in mass. But there are some other bones that seem to be frailer. It seemed to be a bit more deteriorated. The skulls on these bones, the lighter bones, they tend to be smaller than the skulls on the bigger bones, and they have sharp, longer fangs remaining. And you see around some of those corpses, you see there's roughly about 12 of these arrows that have capsulated tips. 3 of these 12 still have a substance inside of them.
So Ceachyl is going to make a history check, number 1, to see if he can figure out what the bones are,
Okay.
and an insight check for the fluid in the arrows.
Okay, so this is how we're going to handle this. Since you guys never knew anything but humans existed before,
Right.
your history check is going to be at a disadvantage.
But-
Can it be advantage if I look through my book?
That's what I was going to say. Cecil reads book.
I would make it a normal check.
Right.
I would make it a normal check if you're going to take the time.
For the arrowheads, being a hunter, can I give him a help action when he checks out the arrows? Or the encapsulated arrows?
What were you doing for the arrows, Mike?
I was going to do an insight check to see if I can figure out.
Why don't you do a herbalism or a medicine check?
Me?
Well, that's a little gooder.
Not much gooder.
15.
Looking at the substance in the arrow,
Wait, sorry. With my help action, does that boost
That's an
it at all?
advantage.
Does that get advantage since I'd be giving him a help?
No,
with the arrow
still a
tips?
15.
God,
so you got what you needed to roll anyway. You needed to roll a check of 15 or higher to be able to identify. You realize it is a poison. Basically, it kind of racks the body with pain and coagulates the blood very much like a snake venom would. Effectively, game mechanic wise, it does 2d6 extra points of damage
Almost like a paralyzed.
for 2 turns if they fail their saving throw. Otherwise, they just take 1d6 points of damage once.
All right, so I pull out my herbalism book and I explain this to Callus and I hand him over. How many were there?
There were only 3 that had the poison in it, but there were 12 altogether that were capsulated. That didn't look like they were burst. It was almost like they were extras that needed to be filled.
So 3 and 12, so there's 15 total arrows, you're saying?
No, there's 12 altogether.
12 altogether.
But only 3 of those.
Well, Cecil's going to take one of the arrow tips off the empty ones to see if he can like figure out if he can make something for you and put them in there.
Are looking at the bones. Would you get freer check for the bones, Mike?
20.
You're now looking at these bones, and you're watching Kallydus as what he is now, looking at the tips. You start doing one of those things where you look down at the bones, you look up at Kallydus. You look down at the bones, you look up at Kallydus. You see Kallydus's new fangs, and you're looking at the fangs on these skulls. And you realize, if you were to take Kallydus's skin and put it on one of these bones, it would look just like him.
So Ceachyl grabs one of the skulls and puts it next to Callus's head.
Eureka! Look, it's one of you.
When you do that, you are racked with pain as an icy feeling burns your hand. And you just hear in your ear, as if like you've got somebody on either side speaking in unison, you hear, the sun came to our earth, and its power succumbed to its icy breaths. Everybody make a perception check.
I dropped a skull.
Fuck, natural 20.
You got a dirty 21.
So that would make sense that Ceacyl's kind of in like some pain, like looking at his hand. Naya, you notice it first. You see some of the leaves start moving and some of the bones start moving around on the ground. And soon you hear the same sound, and it sends a chill up your spine as well as invokes anger. You hear the exact same sound you heard when Illyark caused the skeletons to rise up from the ground. And you look around and you see 8 skeletons rise up bearing rusted armor and weapons. Roll initiative.
Guys, well, fuck, gang. What did I do?
Guys, get ready.
Oh, natural 20. Let's go.
Natural 1.
All right.
13.
Okay. So first to go is going to be natural 20. Go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yes, sir.
Get it. All right. And how close are they? Like, are we in the middle?
They're right in the mix. You're right in the
We're
mix.
in the middle of all of them?
Oh yeah, they were laying around on the anvils, laying around on the
I will
ground.
say I'm probably 2 to 3 feet farther away from Naya because I was giving help to
I
Ceachyl.
think I'm in the back because I was the...
So I'm just gonna shoot the closest one, whichever one that is. I'm just gonna shoot the closest one to me.
Okay. All right. Do you got to remember bow short range at point blank distance without the skill? You're going to take a disadvantage to your attack.
Take a disadvantage.
So you might want to use a melee weapon.
All right. Yeah, maybe I guess I will go with the short sword. All right. Let's go swing on the first closest guy.
Or you could retreat and shoot.
Nah, too late. Already rolled. Ready to swing. So 7 and 5. What is that? 13.
7 and 5 is
That's
swap.
a 12. Oh, do we hit?
No, you see the skeleton kind of sidesteps your attack.
Swing and a miss.
So what's the formation of these?
They just kind of rose up around you guys. So they're not circling you. It's sort of like, Kallydus was over by the thing looking at something. You were looking at something. One rose near you, another one near you, another one near you, another one near you.
Would
I surrounded us.
Would I be able to move without getting an opportunity, or am I?
Probably not.
All right. How far away is the closest?
About the distance from you to Alex at the table is.
All right. I'm going to cast Flaming Spear.
Okay.
So it is going to be 2d6, and they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And if they fail, they get all the damage. 8.
So they got a...
Okay. So they definitely did.
So what I'll do is I'll say half of them in your area.
It's 5 feet.
Yeah. So 3 of them. 3 of the 8 that are close enough to you are going, because one rose by Kallydus, one rose by you, and there's probably one in the center of the 3 of you. She's off a little bit to the side. All right. So how much damage did they take?
8.
8. Nice. 4 of the skeletons. There are 2 by Naya. One that was on the other side of you, Kallydus, and another one that is coming up from that was up against the wall closest to where the ingots and such were. First 2 are going to go towards Naya. One of them hits, the other one misses. Naya, you see as it swings at you, there's like this blackish mist upon its weapon. And when it strikes you, all right, so it would have done 10 points of damage, but you almost feel as if the damage that it was doing to you, it's almost as if you ignored whatever magic is upon the weapon that it was using. And when that happens, you realize you absorb some of it.
Oh.
Nice.
And you feel the tattoo on your back begin to get a little colder at the moment. So you take 5 points of damage. The other one missed. Kallydus, that is a 21 to hit. He strikes at you. Same thing. You see that there's like this blackish mist on their weapons.
Right, yeah.
And he does 6 points of damage to you, Kallydus. You guys keep track of this.
Yeah, we're at 30 now.
Oof.
The one next to Ceachyl.
Did he move?
Oh, he's right there by you. Right there by you.
Is it one that got hit by the fire?
No, it was the one that was next over to you. And he hit you with a 21. Same thing that he hit Kallydus with. Ceachyl, you take 7 points of damage. The reason you guys are keeping track of this is I forgot to get your stats from you, but I will when this is over.
Ouch, guys, that hurt.
The 3 that you had hit with the burning spear, and then there's 1 that was not hit by the burning spear. These are the guys that are right there next to you guys. The one that's standing right next to you is going to swing at you. The one that is standing right next to you is going to swing at you. Then one of them is going to have to move to get closer to go after Nya.
He's going to get hit by the spear.
Okay. So the one that's standing right next to you misses horribly, Ceachyl.
Did he have to walk up on me to get to me?
No, he just like kind of standing there and like swung. Remember I said they kind of like rose up around you guys?
Gotcha.
Same thing with you, Kallydus. That one misses. And the one that goes move to go towards Nya, you want to give me its damage?
7.
7?
Dexterity save.
No.
Okay.
As it moves to go towards Nya, you see it just like kind of burns up and falls apart and its weapon just falls to the ground. And then the one that wasn't affected by it, it stands up and it launches an arrow and it's going to shoot at it. And it launches the arrow towards Kallydus. Kallydus, that is a 17 to hit. Does that hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Sadly.
And you take 8 points of damage, Kallydus.
Damn.
Kallydus is starting to get a little angry.
All right, Nya, it is your attack. What are you doing?
Well, I feel anger, so of course I'm going to rage. 17?
Nya, as you rage, you feel the pain in your back burn deeply. And this is what you guys see. As she draws her great axe to go attack, suddenly it flares up with the same exact black energy that you see the skeletons have on their weapons. And Nya, you now will do at the beginning of every round, your first attack is going to do an extra D6 necrotic plus half your level.
Oh, I like
And you suddenly feel the power of the Shadowfell infuse itself inside of you, and you can feel the touch of the Raven Mother.
16 plus 9?
Is that your attack?
Yeah, nothing too. Already attacked.
All right, so you got 16 plus 7, it's 23 points of damage. You fucking cleave right through the skeleton, and you see it shatters the bones of the one that was up on you before, as you take both skeletons out with one fell swing. All right, Kallydus.
Yeah. All right. So I believe there's still 2 between me and Ceachyl, correct? One on the left side of me, I believe, and then one between us, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to swing with my short sword the one between me and Ceachyl.
Okay.
And I'm still pretty pissed that I got fucking hit again. So hopefully we hit. And oh, nice. 19 with a +5 to hit. So we got a 24.
Nice.
All right, 3, and I got a +3, so I got a 6 damage.
You shatter the creature. You strike the one that was standing right behind it.
Right.
Because there were 3 that were within the 5-foot radius. One of them moved to go after Nya and got shattered apart. You just hit this one, and the one that was right next to it, you end up cleaving through and destroying that one as well.
Oh, both of them? Let's go.
Next to go is Ceachyl.
How many are left?
There are 3. There are 2 over by Nya and 1 over by the forge. Well, by the hearth of the forge.
Like 5 foot near me?
10 feet away, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to move the sphere between me and it.
Okay.
Because I can only go 5 feet.
Right.
Cast Melf's Acid Arrow.
All right.
It is a ranged spell attack. Oh, maybe not. 12 hit?
No.
Oh, man.
All right.
All
so
that for nothing.
It's kind of sort of like so that close of a hit, I kind of see like you're shooting at the skeleton, and the unfortunate luck of it just kind of went right between its rib bones and hit the wall behind it.
Oh, it's fucked.
You know?
Well, okay, that sucked.
And you see that exactly happen. Like the acid flies through the rib bones of the thing, and it kind of like looks down, like, and like kind of like looks up at you. And it is next to go, and it lunges forward toward. I know it's going to get hit by the spear. It lunges forward towards you and tries to strike you with its weapon. So it will make its dex check. It will make its dex check first for the spear, which is an 18.
passed.
Right? Does it take any damage at all?
Half.
Half.
That would be an 11.
All right, so as it goes moving past the sphere, it goes to strike at you. You see it just sizzles away, and like its weapon kind of like still with a hand on it, but the other end of the bone is burnt, kind of like lands at the ground at your feet and like sizzles out.
Wow.
Next to go are the two next to Naya, and one of them is going to swing at her. It misses horribly. The other one goes to swing at her, and it too misses horribly. Naya, it is your attack. So you have two of them right on you, and they're in the same range. So you do apply your necrotic damage.
Natural 20.
Beautiful. So now we have 2d12 plus 2d6 plus 7.
7, 16, plus 7, so
23.
Yep.
You swing into them, raging, your eyes filled with anger, and you can feel the energy that is around your great axe dancing up both of your arms. As she's turning to swing to strike them, you see the raven on her back is lit with the same kind of energy that's around her great axe. And she just fells through both these friggin' skeletons, just scattering them in one shot.
Nice.
and I'm just screaming because I'm just so pissed.
As you're looking around, you hear, and you see the skull come up out of the center of the fucking hearth, and you see it is lit up with this greenish energy. You look like you were going to say something, Mike,
That was a nice sound you made.
Yeah.
until I sounded like an old man trying to push a poop.
I was going to do the Legion of Doom.
What a rush.
All right, so you guys are keeping the same initiative. It is your turn, Kallydus, and you see a flaming skull hovering above the hearth. Now,
right.
you can drop your weapon and do a ranged attack if you want, or you can run up and do your melee, or cast a spell, one of the two.
I am, I'm still pretty pissed that I got hit at all, being the pretty boy, so to speak.
Right.
So I'm going to kind of curse at it and raise my fists and kind of scream at this floating skull. But as I do that, I notice a big loogie of green spit comes out at it. And that turns out to be my poison spray.
All right.
A 17. I don't even know what to do for that. I guess the 17 hits.
17 does hit,
Nice.
but you notice as the poison covers the skull, it does not seem to affect it. Unfortunately, undead are immune to poison.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
But I kind of look surprised as this
Of course.
spit comes out of my mouth and it's kind of corrosive.
Suddenly the skull starts to vibrate, and then it just gets really fucking blurry, and it's kind of like bouncing back and forth in the same like 2-foot area, side to side, up and down. Now everybody has disadvantage on attack rolls against.
And I'm gonna take a step back or two in horror. Like, what the fuck is this thing? Yeah.
Next to go is Ceachyl.
So Ceachyl looks over and was like,
Holy crap, what is that thing? Oh boy, gag, remind me never to touch anything ever again. Even my wiener.
Oh, well, Ceachyl, that's kind of impossible. You like to play with that a
Well,
lot.
I can't find it in this new body of mine. I don't know what's going on.
Your fire beetle can.
so Ceachyl is going to cast Entangle.
All right. You see vines and leaves wrap up and fly around the skull. It rolled a 19.
Yeah.
So you see, like, at first it looks to be pulling it down, and then you see the skull just kind of burns through him and like raises up.
Gag, I think I need to rethink this.
So Ceachyl kind of like steps back another 30 feet.
You see the skull rises up, and it launches a ray of fire out of its eyes, and it is going to go towards Ceachyl, unfortunately. And you see this fucking ray of fire comes flying at you, and it strikes you for 5 points of damage. And next to go, you see it then spins around, and it turns, and it looks over at Naya, and you see 2 glowing white arrows fly from it, and they automatically hit their magic missile. And you take 13 points of damage, Naya.
Oof.
You little rat bastard.
You're like near me now. Yeah, you're at what?
27. Next to go is Naya.
Does 17 hit?
17 does hit.
You ready, you little rat bastard? Here I come. Oh, maybe not.
Plus
10 damage.
total.
Yes.
You strike the creature. You see it kind of burns a little dimmer for a moment, and then it kind of like flares back up.
Oh no!
Next to go is Kallydus.
As I'm looking at this thing in horror, because I've never seen a flaming skull before, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
I'm going to sheathe my sword, and I'm going
What does your mark look like?
I guess like an outline of like a little cobra that kind of like burns onto its it's like a little sigil that burns itself into its skin. So that fucking arrow fly at this thing.
I'm just kidding.
I'm shaking, by the way. Oh, and we rolled a 6 and a 5, 11. Does 11 hit?
It does not. The arrow flies and bounces off the wall behind it.
Kallydus does a dookie.
Shivering in my boots over here.
Is everybody pretty much close to me?
I mean, I'm guessing you guys are about 15 feet away from it.
So Ceachyl holds up his little quarterstaff. He just feels this energy coming out of his body, and he slams it down into the ground. And weirdly enough, you guys see a unicorn spread out of the ground. I did the unicorn spirit. So everybody gets protection. Everybody has advantage on all of their ability checks.
Okay.
Nice.
And when I cast a spell, like a healing spell, everybody in that aura gets an extra, I think it's equal to half my druid level.
All right.
So that would be like 2 points of
Extra 2 points of healing.
Yeah. And that's a bonus action. As my action,
So you see a prancy little fucking unicorn bouncing around. And
what are your hit points?
My hit points currently are at 22.
Okay. All right. So that's up on my turn. Shoot that short bow at it. All right. No, it's actually a masterwork longbow.
All right.
22 hit.
22 does hit.
So 6 points of damage.
You see the creature's looking a little weaker, but it's still pretty strong. On its turn, it turns and it looks at Nya, who just came up and did some damage to it. It launches a friggin' scorching ray at you from its eyes, and it hits with a 21.
Nice. Well, fuck, not nice. Get out of the way, Naya.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, Nya, you take 12 points of damage.
Damn.
So her damage resistance only affects bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing right now.
I'm getting everything, so.
And for its next attack, you see it's going to turn and look towards Ceachyl and be like, fuck you, and launch some fucking scorching rays out of its eye. Fuck. You roll to the side as it slams against the ground, burning leaves and scattering some more bones. Nya, it is your attack.
I'm hitting it with my great axe again. I'm guessing a 16 doesn't hit.
16? 16 does hit.
Ooh. 16 damage.
All right.
Damn.
Nice. And you see this thing is looking worse for wear as you see its flames start to flicker and it kind of like bobbles up and down. Top of the round again, Kallydus.
All right. And since I casted Hunter's Mark, I don't need to recast it, right? It kind of stays until the end.
You still got it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going to pull back another arrow, try to shoot at it.
All right.
14. All right. 14 and 9.
Yeah, it's
20. Nice. All right, cool. Sweet. All right, so 17 damage total.
How do you slay it?
Oh, it goes right through it. The arrow just flies right through the thing.
See, as the arrow strikes the skull, it shatters and the skull would just kind of like fucking blows up.
Nice.
And you make a perception check.
I got a 13.
You see something small fall from within skull into the forge. Just as that happens, you notice that you just feel like a bit of an easiness in the air.
Okay.
And you hear this wisp far off into the background, like.
So I'm going to walk over and go pick up this tiny little object.
As you reach down to pick it up, everybody just hears the silent.
And what was this little object?
All right, I'm about to tell you. You see it as a scroll, and it is written in Infernal. If you want to open it up and read it to the party, you may.
I'm reading it in Infernal, which I will then translate to everybody, but it says, "We, Wanti, that have grown tired of the wicked ways of our kin. We have grown weary of war. We, the descendants of Emir Anguis, have come to join our Orcish brothers in Bargresh Hold. As we wait for the Elf Queen, they teach us master steel working skills, and we teach them the art of the bowery and the skill of fletching." So they'll go ahead and tell them exactly what the scroll says, and I'm gonna fold it back up, or roll it back up rather, and I will put this in my back pocket. After we just killed all of that, I think I'm going to do a perception check just to see if there's anything else around. even though I did feel it get lighter, just
Right.
take another double check of the area around us.
You just see more bones and obviously now Wanti
Right.
and orcs. You do see there are some other smaller bones there, but you're not exactly sure what kind of creature they belong to.
Right. Since we're still in the middle of all of this, uncommon, I think I'm going to do pass without trace on all of us. It is a +10 bonus to Dex stealth checks.
Okay. All right. So now where do you guys go?
Well, we just
Don't forget, you heard a big whoosh.
right.
Do we know what way it's coming from?
It was far off in the north after you slayed the skull.
Do you guys want to go north?
We just went west. Yeah, so we could check out
Why
north.
don't we go east and check out that other smaller one
Yeah,
before we go all
I
the way
agree.
to the north?
When you guys start heading to the east, you see the structure that you're approaching is a large, rounded, open-aired structure. You see from some broken doors, passageways that lead into the place, you could tell that it was an amphitheater. Once the gathering place of bards, magi, priests, and town council, this at one time brilliant and endearing theater now sits eerily quiet and still. Bodies long decayed, scattered as if executed where they stood or started to flee. They scatter the seats in the center. In the middle of the open area stage lie completed piles of carrion and bone and filth, as if someone or something long ago attempted to build a pyre, but was slain or fled before they could do so.
Is it like all the other buildings that were around? Is it like kind of deteriorated? Or
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have a moment for concentration?
You guys are
Cool.
out of combat.
Sweet. Yeah. Then I'm gonna do primeval awareness, and it's gonna be I need 1 minute of focus. It is 1 minute of focus on awareness to sense the creatures up to 1 mile or 6 miles away if I'm in my favorite terrain. I'm assuming we are still in the forest.
Yeah, technically you guys are in a ruin,
Around
Right.
the town.
but
Is that something I need to roll for?
instead of really being able to pick up on a type of a creature, so
Just
I believe it actually specifies like type of monster
Yes,
or
I can read them. So there is aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
okay, so you definitely pick up the presence of undead
More undead.
throughout the entire area.
Okay. So I'm going to, obviously after I'm done concentrating, I'm going to relay that we need to be way more quieter and way more careful. We are surrounded by undead everywhere.
Right. I will tell you the energy mark seems familiar.
So with that being said, I would think let's carry on and try to keep going.
You hear, as you guys step into the amphitheater, you hear, "This hold me holds sorrow."
Lugeg, I think somebody sat here.
Yeah, very sad. It's kind of depressing.
We need to figure out where this sadness is coming from.
You see thrown and scattered across the seating benches are the bodies of commoners long dead. You see sort of like body shapes kind of burnt and laying amongst the orcish bones.
So I will go over and inspect these burnt, decaying bodies.
I'm going to investigate the two commoners sitting in the chair.
They're not sitting, they're kind of like just scattered all over all
Oh,
over.
it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, as you're looking around, you see a fairly well preserved set of fingerless leather gloves, kind of just like laying there. They don't appear to have deteriorated like the rest of whatever outfit is the person was wearing that on.
Can I pick them up? All right, I pick them up, look at them.
Can I try to figure out what type of, if these gloves do anything?
Sure, you can try.
What is Arcana?
It would be an Arcana check or an identify spell.
That is 14.
You believe that these have a minor magic on them, and they will give whoever wears them a bonus to climbing and grappling, basically allowing your hold on certain things to be stronger or better. As you pick the gloves up and put them on, your hands get cold for a moment, and you hear,
Here we gathered, hearts aloft with joy, faith with calm. Then the sorrow came. It devoured us. It's life draining. Oh. Is it too late to go home?
Perception checks.
Who's this sorrow is what I want to know.
We got a 21.
You got a 21?
15?
Stinky 20.
All right. So all of you guys notice and are not surprised as you see coming out of the carry-on scattered amongst the area, you start to see 5 creatures that look like a cross between a zombie and a lizard, and you can smell an acrid odor in the air, and you can see the fangs and the long tongues of ghouls as they begin to run towards you.
What the fuck are these things?
Everyone roll initiative.
What the fuck are those things?
Guys, I'm starting to miss home. I miss mom and dad.
All right, Naya,
All right.
you see one of these.
How far are they?
Oh, they're running. They've moved twice as fast as you guys do. They're already up on you guys before you even get your weapons.
I'm going to use my great axe. I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit.
A 12 does not. Yes, actually, a 12 is exactly what you need to hit.
Ah, nice.
Awesome. All right. 13.
Okay, you strike the creature and you hear it scream in agony as you open up a huge wound going across it. But it just like kind of looks down at the wound and it looks up at you and you see its eyes glow. And as it does, like this black mist starts coming out of its mouth and it fucking.
Guys, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Well, I feel a little bit
Weird as you see Ceachyl just his shell starts sprouting hair and his front his arms start looking canine and his legs turn canine and he grows this huge snout as he turns into a direwolf.
Nice.
I just totally pictured like somebody shoved a puppy in a turtle costume.
Well, that's exactly it. So yeah, pack tactics, so I have an advantage.
As long as you have to be attacking first.
Yeah, well, I'm attacking.
Wow, Ceachyl, I didn't know you could do that.
Me either.
14.
Are you attacking the same one she attacked or a different one?
A different one.
Okay.
8 points of damage.
All right, nice. You see the creature rears back. It got 15 plus
Yeah,
2. So
Passed.
okay. You see the thing like looks at the wound from you tearing into it, and it puts this long slimy tongue out towards you.
Oh, that's gross.
Ceachyl thinks to himself since nobody can understand wolf.
And the one that Naya attacked, you see it reaches up towards you and it fucking just lunges at you and strikes with its claws. It misses horribly. You move to the side and it ends up scratching at the ground, and it lands like kind of dexterously and turns and looks at you. And next,
Kallydus, you didn't bury your old reptiles? What happened?
They're not my freaking reptiles.
well, that being said, the one that is next to Ceachyl that you just attacked, it's going to rake at you with its claws. Ooh, that is a natural 19. 23 to hit, which it does hit you. You need to make a Constitution save.
20.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry, you just shrug off the effects. You don't know what would have happened. Fuck you, man. And it does 9 points of damage to you, Ceachyl, ripping like into your fur and exposing some meat and muscle. Next to go is one that has not attacked yet, and it is going to go after Kallydus. Kallydus, you just see this friggin' ghoul just like running across the open spanses like it's just running on flat ground. And it leaps in the air towards you, and you see its tongue and its fangs come out towards you. But you manage to dodge to the side as it crashes into the bench and then quickly regains its composure. Next to go is Kallydus.
As this thing swings at me and crashes, I'm a little freaked out looking at this fucking whatever the fuck this thing is. So I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the one that just tried and jumping on me.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot it with the masterwork. We got a 17 plus 9. Oh yeah. What is that? 26 to hit?
Yes.
Hell yeah. So I got a 7 and 4. We got 11.
All right. Next to go is one of the other ones that has not attacked, and it is going to go towards Anaya, and it tries to bite you, and it ends up like biting into the pavement.
I
Well,
have my arms covering my face.
the final one goes, and this one is going to head out towards Kallydus. It sees you with the bow trying to shoot its buddy, and it like leaps up in the air and tries to rake you across the back with its claws. Apparently, my dice don't like my monsters today. As you notice it over your shoulder and like manage to move to the side. Top of the order, Naya. So you have 2 next to you. Kallydus has 2 next to him. Ceachyl has 1.
I'm going to hit it with the great axe. 21.
All right, hits.
Are you raging now?
No.
Not yet.
12.
12. Okay, you did not slay it, but it does not look very good at the moment. Not that it looked good in the first place. Ceachyl.
At this point, I'm starting to get more angry and angry.
Ceacyl's going to go after the one that he attacked already. 4.
4. You're so close.
So after Ceachyl takes a chunk out of this thing as a bonus action, I'm going to switch back to Ceachyl.
Oh, you're back?
Oh, this thing tastes weird.
Spit out a chunk of dead flesh.
Why did I do that?
All right, next to go is the one that Naya was fighting. Naya, it's going to strike at you, just going to try to bite you with its long tongue. Man, fucking dice don't like me. All right, next to go is the one next to Ceachyl.
Fuck you.
Apparently, they only dislike you.
You son of a...
Damn. Hate turtles.
It sounds...
You need to make a Constitution save.
It just throws a bunch of straws on the ground.
Straw.
What with your Constitution save?
My Constitution was a 21.
Okay, you made it.
Constipation save.
All right, the one that was by Kallydus. That's
Damn.
and it takes a swing at you. It tries the first one that was at you. It like pushes back off the chairs and like tries to rake through the air at you. Wait, that actually might have hit. No, it didn't. No, it did not. It did not.
Tell him.
It missed you by 1.
Yeah.
It got a 15, not a 16.
You hear that, audience?
All right, next to go, Kallydus. Switching my dice.
So the one that I did hit with the mark, I'm going to shoot at him again.
Okay,
Don't think I hit. 4 and 9. Does a 15 hit?
a 15 hits.
Oh, let's go. Okay. So we got 8 and 6. That is
14.
14 damage.
All right, and your arrow pierces right through it as it pins it like to the ground, and you see it like rides around for a minute, and then you see like the black aura emanating off of it, kind of like wisp away. And
How many are left?
there are 4 left.
There's
All
one
right.
by me, 2 still by you, and 1 by Ceachyl. Nice.
All right, next to go is one of the unwounded ones, and it is one of the other one that was by Naya, and it tries to bite you. Ooh, Naya, 22 to hit. You need to make a Constitution check. What'd you get for your con?
21.
You passed. All right, you're at 28, Naya. Next to go, the last one, which is the other one that was over by Kallydus, and it leaps at you again, trying to rake you with its claws. Motherfucker. Pop it around. Naya.
I am raging. 17, and I'm using my great axe.
All right. Hits, and you see the necrotic energy burns from your back and begins dancing up the blades of your great axe. By the way, you can move your
18 damage.
18 damage. All right, Naya. How do you finish it?
I'm going to chop his head right off. Top.
So that was 18, you said?
Yep.
All right. So you then almost finish off the next one that was next to you. So you take its head off, and then you slice almost through the head of the next one, but it still stands. Next to go, Ceachyl.
So I got one near me.
Yes.
That would be 14 to hit.
You hit.
So as Ceachyl goes to swing at him, his nails get longer, and he does the primal savagery.
Right.
And he goes,
Hey, fellas, I got nails too.
5 points of acid damage.
All right. So, Ceachyl, how do you finish it?
Nice.
I take a page out of Naya's book and take its head off.
And you see as you rip its head off, its long tongue kind of still going halfway down its throat and flops over into its chest as you see the black energy fall from it, and it just crashes and rolls down the stairs.
Hey, Kallydus, watch out. It's hunting for you.
Shoot the one. Now this one's how close to me? Because it jumped.
It's right next to you.
It's right next to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do half my movement. I'm gonna do a backflip, or a little flip away from it, and I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
I got a 12 and 9, 21 to hit. Cool. 5 and 7, and another D8. And there's 7, 14 and 5. We got a 19 damage.
You do not slay it, but
Damn,
it
really?
looks like it's in fucking really bad shape.
Damn, this thing could kill it.
It's like the arrow dug so deep into it, it's like starting to poke through the skin in the back.
Nice.
Next to go is the one next to Naya that she almost cleaved through, and you see it like on one last desperate attempt, it jumps up and attempts to rake you with its claws, and it misses horribly. Kallydus, the one that you just shot, it's gonna leap through the air and try scratching at you. All right, top it around, Naya.
Too pretty to be hit.
I'm going to use my great axe, and that's a 19.
Just finish
18.
it. Yeah, finish it.
I am just going to swing right at its head and step on it and grab my great axe right out of its skull.
All right, Ceachyl, there's a one by Kallydus.
Ceacyl's just gonna use his quarterstaff and swing at it. That would be a 12.
A 12 to hit.
Yeah.
Exactly what you needed.
Butters up, you asshole.
Better swing.
That would be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. You do not slay it, but you take it by surprise. Kallydus, it is your attack.
Can I use my longbow as like a bat?
Yeah, you can swing it like a staff. It'll do D6.
D6? Yeah, I'm just going to swing at this thing. It's got to be half dead. 18. Yeah, 18 hits.
All right, you hit.
Naturally, yeah. And I'll do.
What's your strength bonus?
My strength is +3.
All right, you crack this thing's skull as you feel it crush underneath the weight of your bow. Roll another D20.
Oof, we got a 3. What do you want me to add to that?
I don't think it's really going to help. As you strike it, you hear a crack, and you look down and you realize that you're starting to split the wood on your masterwork bow.
Damn it. A single tear rolls down my eye.
All right, so Kallydus, you just put a nice little crack in your bow.
Well, I'm sorry to say this, Kallydus, but I don't think the yew tree was meant for you.
Yeah, Kallydus, I don't think that was meant to use as a bat.
Here, take mine.
Batter, swing.
As soon as you say, batter, swing, you hear this disgusting crunch as you see the pile of carrion that was in the center of the stage. So, has anybody here played Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you know when the liquor comes bursting out of the pile of carrion?
Ew.
That's exactly what you see. You now have a ghast, which is a much more powerful ghoul coming at you.
Holy shit, what is that thing?
Really started to miss home.
Ugh.
Especially your papa, Ceachyl.
And it goes on 16. So first to go is Naya.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
I'm not ready, but okay. I'm going to use, how far is it?
It is about 20 feet away from you.
It's a gas. Is that funny?
It burst out of the pile of like dead bodies and stuff. You're still raging.
It doesn't count if I use my longbow, does it? Or does it?
Your radiant damage counts as whatever. It's while you're raging.
Can I use my face step?
You can use your face step to get closer, to get right up to it.
Okay.
You can move 10 feet of your movement, then use your face step, and then you can use your great axe.
All right. I'll do that.
All right. So you use the gift of the Raven Queen.
Yes.
And you guys suddenly see Naya as she sees the thing coming up out of the pile, and its long tongue comes out. You see she just suddenly becomes transparent and like moves through the shadow of the night.
She just disappears.
And you see her refabricate, half formed in front of the ghast.
Well, gang, who needs a Geralt?
And I keep going back and forth, swaying back and forth, trying to confuse it. And I'm going to go hit it with my great.
All right.
I hope
22.
this gets as much.
22 hits.
It's hard to focus. Cecil's making me laugh.
Sorry, fellas.
This is
23 damage.
23 damage. Oh, really?
Yep.
That fucking is nice.
And I'm going to step back.
Oh, gosh.
It is your attack.
Cecil's gonna swing his quarterstaff at him.
Hey, gang.
Go, Ceachyl. Go, Ceachyl. Come on.
I feel like time to tell him.
Go, Ceachyl.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Yes, sir.
Well, my big baddie's not looking so bad.
He's a big shitty.
And you kind of realize something now as you've been paying attention a little bit. Make an insight check.
14.
All right, Ceachyl, you're kind of realizing, particularly against the type of beings that you've been fighting, the skeletons, the ghasts, and the ghoul, and now the ghast, it appears as if your attacks have been much more effective against it, when you're using your using your staff, than the attacks of like the bladed weapons.
Okay, my turtle sense is tingling. Burning. I hope it's not an infection.
I know you don't have nothing on you.
I know.
All right. I, in awe, am looking at this fucking thing. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark, and I'm going to let an arrow fly. 15 and 9, 24. Cool. 6. Okay, we got 7. Total. What a shitty roll.
The saint is not looking very good, but it is still there, and it is its attack.
I roar at it. Roar.
Nice.
Naya, you are right there by it, so you are going to get the brunt of its wrath as it just suddenly like launches its tongue out to try to grab you and pull you in for a bite.
Want you to tongue me? That's nasty. Don't tongue me.
It does get you with an 18. You need to make a Constitution save.
Guys, it's gonna slurp me up with its tongue.
The Constitution save.
18.
You take 14 points of damage, Naya. You're at 14 hit points.
Baby.
Take 7. I'm sorry. You only take 7.
So what am I at?
You are 21.
I'm Devon.
We can go drinking. What's your problem?
All right. You have a drinking problem. All right. Next to go is
I rolled a 5.
5. Yes, you missed. Almost tries to lasp at you with its long tongue. Ceachyl.
Okay, well, quality time didn't work there, guys. So let's try this one.
19.
Hits.
And that would be 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. How do you finish it, Ceachyl?
I just basically run the butt of my staff through its head into the ground.
You see, as it falls, the pile of carrion kind of crumbles. Make a perception check.
I have the power.
19.
You discover in the pile a scroll written in a language that you cannot speak. Do you hold it up?
I'll hold it up.
Naya, you recognize the language as what your parents always told you was the native tongue of your people.
You read this, the suspense is killing me.
Okay, Ceachyl. I do recognize it. My parents taught me this. It's definitely Fae. We have come from the Shadowfell to leave the confines of the borders here. Lord Wystere says we will be boundless and the Elf Queen will give us a new home to prosper. The Raven Mother mourns our departure yet blesses our journey. We bring the magic of the Shadowfell and its ability to understand it. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
I'm trying to make sense of the first one.
Well, we'll just keep these notes and not lose them so we could, It does say something about a new home and something about the Raven Mother. Who's the Raven Mother?
You hold on to that.
Yeah. I put it in my bag.
Can I make a general search check around here to see if I can see anything?
Like an investigation?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't see shit.
Oh, investigate.
You're going to look around more?
I got a 14.
All right. As you're looking around, you find what appear to be almost burnings, like scorch marks in some of the seats and in some of the aisles that appear to be about a slighter human shape, almost like smaller humans, not halflings, more like, someone Kelsey's size compared to somebody Alex's size, the smaller stature human being. And you see that they're kind of burnt against the ground. As you're investigating into them, you start to see that some of what is seared are actually remains of bones.
I just want to make I want to look through one of my books and just make a general history check to see if I can figure out.
Okay.
So Ceachyl, I got a natural 1. So Ceachyl just turning the pages and totally skips the dragon section.
I'm going to investigate these marks.
I'll do the same.
Oh, natural 20. Let's investigate.
Yes, I don't.
Oh, that'd be a 22.
Okay.
Dude, nice.
You are almost certain that these scorch marks are similar to what you see happen Kanaya's axe when she wields it, and
That black flame.
and how the raven comes to markings on her back start to seethe it whenever she draws her weapon and gets angry. It's similar energy type.
What is that, necrotic?
Yes, it's necrotic.
Guys, I don't think these monsters that we're seeing are waking up by themselves. I don't.
I think it might be us.
I think you're right. I think something's waking them up too.
Either us being in the presence of it, or in this area where, sorrows and everything, or it could be Illyark, because he definitely has it out for us, and he knows how to raise the dead.
Do you want to look around any further? Is there anything else you want to do, or are you going to move on?
No, we still gotta look.
I think we should go check out the stage.
Well, that's the spookiest place of this.
I know.
This place, I don't know.
As you're approaching the stage to investigate, you again hear another whisper, and it's the repeat of the last one you heard as you were approaching this area. And it said, "It's all me. Oh, it's sorrow.
Sorrow. I keep hearing sorrow.
Sorrow.
The hair on my arms start to stick up.
Sorrow. Only this. This sorrow.
It's a lot of lying.
It's a lot of sadness.
So as we're starting to walk up towards the stage, I'm going to
That sounded like it was coming from different parts of the amphitheater. Like,
inside. It just
yeah, where you guys
Around
were.
us,
It's
around
almost
us.
like it was coming from different parts and
Echoing.
seats.
like it
Right.
kept jumping around. Yeah, I'm gonna have the same reaction. The hair on my I guess scales. Some of my scales are gonna shiver.
All right, why doesn't everybody roll a perception check as you're approaching the stage?
Oof. I don't see anything.
I got a 12.
21.
unfortunately.
All right, Naya, with a 21, as you're approaching the stage, you start to see what appear to be burnt pieces of dark fabric stuck to areas on the stage. And you see one of these pieces is almost still completely held together. Make an investigate check.
8.
And you see the robe that you're looking at kind of goes into the pile a little bit. So what are you guys doing? Do you bring this up? Do you just kind of like keep it as a mind? You say, hey guys, did you have let me know what you guys are doing.
I'm
Like,
gonna mention, do you guys see all the materials of clothes, like cloth everywhere? I'm gonna go investigate the pile where the whatever the robe is, right? You said?
well, yeah, that was like kind of something that stood out as you noticed that there was seemed to be a lot of robes, like robe material in that area.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out.
Looking with her, helping.
Cecil's gonna follow her.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of stick close to them. I'm still kind of
I
scared
got a 12.
about the whole area that we're in.
12.
As you're fishing through, you can tell that most of the bones in this pile are of the stature of the smaller hard bones that are up in the bleachers. As if somebody took a bunch of whatever people that was. You can kind of guess from Naya's note that you found, Ceachyl, that these people here that are mixed in with the orc bones are shadow elves, or elves at least. Same kind of people that Naya is.
Right.
You guys are coming to the conclusion that, for instance, the Yuan Ti were over by the Warforge. Now over here you're finding where the shadow elves were showing up.
Was this where our people were until we went to our actual home?
You can make a insight check.
22?
Yeah, you're pretty certain, and it makes sense. Being so close to the mountainside, it makes sense that any of the people who would be gathering to go with this elf queen would all meet in one place. Ceachyl, make a history check for me with advantage. As Naya is explaining to you about what she's thinking, you suddenly remember a point in a history class, and at first you really didn't pay much attention. It was no different than somebody saying Abraham Lincoln gathered together and get, you know what I mean? Like something like that. And Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and da-da-da. But it's like that common of a just, you know, I'm learning something about history. But when she's explaining this from your books, with as studious as you are, you remember a passage about the founders of the kingdom and how they were families that united, but they wanted to have a united front, and it was the queen's family who has ruled ever since the beginning. This now has a new meaning to you now that you're being able to see in between the lines.
Now, are our direct parents, our grandparents, so to speak, would our parents' parents be the founders of where we are now? Or
Well, what does the name on your note say?
it says Emir Anguis.
What is your last name?
Right, Anguis.
There you go. Mine says Ladir. Lord Ladir. So it was our ancestral, like our great grandparents.
Or great-great, or great-great-great-great.
Right, that's what I was
You're not sure.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying, though. Either way, they're our bloodline.
But there is many things that you're thinking about when it comes to the history lessons that you were always told. In some ways, take on more meaning than just how important they were. It's almost like this was a pilgrimage for all these people. And not only were they different families, now you're discovering they were different races. But as you guys come to this realization, you start wondering, you start thinking about your friends. Here you are, Kallydus, you discover that your people are of a stock of snake people, and
Right.
one that's extremely ancient.
Well, the true blood.
Yeah, Ceachyl, you realize that you're a race that not only is it extremely rare and uncommon, they as well are not what most would consider a mammalian or a bipedal species. How did these turtles get so intelligent? How did we become what we are?
Right.
And Nya, you're discovering you're not even from here. You're not only did you discover that elves are real because you are living proof that elves are real, but your people aren't even from this plane of existence, this reality. You're from a completely different reality than what these people are from. As you're looking at this stage and you're seeing this pile of carrion and the people that are burnt in this pile, everybody just make a general luck check for me. Just roll a d20 and tell me what you get.
7.
12.
17.
Okay. Ceachyl and Nya kind of notice it at the same time. You see in the pile of burnt robes and carrion, there is a necklace that has a thick black leather string. And it looks like whatever's connected to it is buried a little bit underneath the pile. You would have to pull it out. As you guys pull out the amulet, you see it is an 8-pointed starburst over a 3/4 moon. But as soon as you pull it out and it gets within your presence, you see it starts to emit a bluish purple glow in the center of the starburst. That looks exactly like your family crest.
Yes, I'm gonna go up to it and lick it first. Guys, this is my crest. Look it,
Well, let's see. Let's. What is it?
my crest.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it. It's right there.
Can I do an Arcana check? 17.
17. You believe it is some sort of a divine medallion. You're not sure if it's a holy symbol or a focus. The kind of energy you're picking up from it is very similar to the kind of energy that you get from the necklaces that the queen gave you. In fact, you make an Arcana check.
Can I take it with me or no?
Yeah, it has your family crest on it. I would definitely take it.
18.
Okay.
I'm taking it with me though.
In fact, you're a barbarian. You're not a wizard. But you have learned many things arcane, and it is tied into your family blood.
I'm sure I learned a lot too. Ceachyl.
Well, you got Ceachyl, you got your mother, you got your brothers. You know, three of the most powerful wizards in the kingdom. Much less your best friend is a druid who understands magic. Between the two of you, you are almost certain that either the same style or possibly even the same person made the amulets you have and the one you just found. It's that kind of energy.
So as I'm watching Naya and Ceachyl both kind of like study this amulet necklace, I'm just going to say I think we need to hurry up and find a way back to the kingdom, to our parents.
Buddy, I don't know a way back, so we're kind of stuck here.
We need to get out of here.
And we gotta find
pushing
Illyark.
forward.
Illyark's gonna kill our parents, so he's here though. We're not going anywhere.
Why don't you put the necklace on?
I put the necklace on.
You see it emanates a more powerful light. Out of game, statistically, so normally as a shadow elf, you get Gift of the Raven Queen once per day per proficiency bonus you have. So your proficiency bonus is +2. So you can do it 2 times a day. This will once a day and does not recharge till midnight. Once a day, it will grant you 1 more use of the Gift of the Raven Queen, which is your phase step.
So after that, I asked everybody, you guys want to look around, see if we see anything else?
Yeah, I'll make one last investigation check.
Okay?
Kind of check around the stage one last time.
Other than maybe if you were to look around, you might get some more of the story.
There's not too much going on.
It's not going to hurt anything
Yeah.
to say anything, but you have a feeling that whatever killed everybody in the bleachers emanated from this stage.
It started at the stage.
Yeah, like whatever it was happened in that point.
Right. So being an amphitheater, meaning there's plays and things and such and so on at the time.
Right.
I don't know what to ask, because it keeps saying sorrow, and sometimes during plays there's a great tragedy, a great, apology, painful, whatever.
You actually hear off in the distance to the north,
The wind just broke.
No, I'm
Soul.
you now realize that what looked kind of smoky or blurry off in the distance is completely visible now, and you can see the larger half-moon shaped building that sits at basically the top of Borgesh Hold.
right, the tallest building.
Remember, this is still more than 1,000 feet away.
Yeah, this is
This is a huge area. It's basically, this clan was one of the main clans at one point in time. You're kind of getting the
real history of it.
Yeah, so you guys heard the rush of wind.
So where do you want to go next, guys?
A gust of wind came from the north, so I think we should continue moving towards the.
The gust of wind's talking to us again.
Once you have slain the final undead haunting the rest of the hold, you can now see towards the back sits a half-circled building, reminiscent of a small barracks, sort of like what you would see like as a guard barracks in a town, but only a single floor. The gates are long, rusted, and barely standing. As you get closer, you can smell the scent of a hearth fire and see dim light in the 2 large barred windows, which are the only thing that really are visible from as far away as you are. As you get closer to the lofty gates, you see iron lettering in the arch that read in Orc, Naya, if you want to.
So I read what it says.
All right, and it says, War Chief Borgesh.
War Chief Borgesh.
Man, I really need to learn how to speak Orc.
I'll teach you. I'll teach you.
I mean, I tried to learn English, but Orc is a little bit different.
So as you guys get about 100 feet from it, you can see standing by the gates and along the fence, humanoid beings. They are dressed rather familiar, but they only stand about 3.5 to 4.5 feet tall. They are wearing the furs and clothing identical to that of the wild men you encountered on the hunt.
Interesting.
Some of these beings move around. You realize not only are they smaller in stature than the men you saw on the hunt, they also have gray and green skin, black hair, and yellow or orange eyes. They are nervously look around on high alert as they realize that the key bosses that kept the building obscured have been slain and they are exposed.
Can I make a history check to see if I can figure out what this race is?
Sure.
Gray and green.
14.
All right. Historically, you do not know what this race would be, though you do know the story of the wild.
Wait, can I
Go ahead, you can say something.
Illyark had yellow eyes.
Lord Borgresh had yellow
Oh,
eyes.
okay.
Illyark's eyes are dark brown. But Ceachyl, why don't you make an insight check with advantage?
Natural 20.
It suddenly dawns on you as your trembling hand begins to move towards your books, and you realize as you grab your book of creatures of fantasy, you're not sure if it's from fear or excitement, but it dawns on you.
Oh my gosh, guys. Look up there. They're goblins. Holy cow, they're goblins. I can't believe we're seeing them in real life. They're goblins. Let's go talk to them. Oh my gosh.
Why didn't you go introduce yourself?
Make a perception check.
Guys, what should we do? Should we go say hi?
Hell no.
Why?
Fuck that. 22.
You see there are 8 total, and one of them that is walking on the inside of the grounds between the gate and what leads to what you think might be gardens beyond that before they get to the house proper itself. You see one of them carries a big horn, like the kind you would blow for warning.
Can I make a stealth check?
You should try to shoot the one in the
I
head.
wonder if they're
I'm way ahead of you.
Cecil,
I'm
I think you should shoot
I'm
the
gonna
one in the
make a
head with
stealth
the
check.
horn. Try to take it out, or at least hit its hand or something. But you can't miss. Don't miss. You better have good aim.
Nice. I'm proficient in stealth, so I got a 9 and a 6, so I got a 15.
How are you in aim?
Proficient. I never miss.
What are you doing? What are you?
Yeah, I'm stealthing, and I'm gonna
Okay.
go for a shot.
Are you all stealthing?
I think we should, but that's just.
I kind of push Cecil down. I'm like, shh.
Hey,
I say, Cecil, take your notes. We got him.
goblins.
Go in your shell.
Yeah, I thought about it. But, oh man, I'm so nervous. It's my first time ever meeting a real goblin.
All right, so as I slowly pull my bow out and draw back an arrow.
Hey guys, hi! Hey, I can't wait to meet you. We're coming. Hold on.
So as soon as he gets both of their attention,
I grab Cecil's hand. We start charging towards them. Hi.
the guard on the left,
When the wizard boss.
I'm gonna let an arrow fly at the guy at the left, and that's kind of in the middle. Fuck me, I got a
take it in the
natural
middle.
one. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I got a natural one.
they don't even notice the arrow because they're too busy and too enthralled by the fact that they're seeing a portal. Of all things in the world, a portal in late fall, skipping happily down
Holding a shadow elf
And-
hand.
alley, holding the hands of an elf. They don't know the difference between a shadow elf and a regular elf right now, but of an elf.
Do you see that?
We're just waving.
I see that. That bugbear makes some really good. Yeah, I think I want more. Wait, are they real?
Hey fellas,
We're over here.
here we come.
And he rubs his eyes and blinks, rubs them again, blinks.
You guys are real?
Has no idea an arrow just completely shoots past his head,
You guys are real?
blinks.
Cecil pulls out his book and he opens up to the goblin section.
Come look at the other wolf. Here.
Make a persuasion check.
Natural motherfucking 20.
Yeah, like
Hey, fellas, can I get your autographs? Whoa, your eyes are really red.
Does this guy, you want my autograph?
Yeah, I've never met a real goblin before. This is really cool.
Please sign it, please.
You're a goblin?
Well, you know, I did take this job because I'm good at what I do.
And he looks at Naya and winks and takes your book and looks around and
You seem very happy. What?
pokes a feather in some mud and then signs
Oh, thank you.
some ridiculous thing on the book.
What do you guys take? You guys seem very happy. I want some.
Noble, the bugbear. He's a brewer.
Something about blue.
I don't know.
He blew her.
He blew you?
He blew her.
Oh.
He's a
So-
brewer.
Oh, he's a brewer.
Did he blew some good stuff?
I just have another arrow ready to go.
I thought they were just
Confused as to
speaking.
what's going on.
You do not kill. They are
I
friends.
think they were just speaking Goblish.
You see just beyond, you see the goblin with the horn is like kind of like standing there looking at the two of them like, should I blow this fucking thing?
Hey, you two, I need your autograph too. You got the horn. Looks like you're the maestro.
Can you autograph my butt cheek?
Oh, yeah.
Make a persuasion check with a bonus, with an advantage.
I give her the help action.
Fucking goblin with the horn turns the horn big side down on the ground, leaves it sitting there, walks out with the biggest shit-eating smile on his face as he is digging for a quill so he can sign the ass of the hot elf.
I pull my butt cheeks out.
Man, these guys are really nice. I like that. Thanks.
You can sign the left or right. Your choice.
He full-on gropes the right one. And like gives it a nice little squeeze as he signs your butt cheek.
Hey, Ceachyl, this is how they sign?
Up into your left cheek, not to hurt you, but to make sure his name gets in there. Almost like you think he's trying to like somehow tattoo his name on your ass cheek.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, how about we go inside and meet the rest of the gang?
He's the biggest asshole I've ever met.
I'm
Looking past the two guards in the front to catch up with the others.
Make a stealth check
sorry.
with advantage because they're distracted by the hot elf's ass.
I'm sorry, guys. You have to deal with such mean people. I can't believe you guys are real. You're really real.
I got.
Can I poke one?
Baby. And he smiles and kind of looks down and looks up and looks down.
I got a 23.
I look at-
stealth.
I look at Ceachyl. I'm like, what's that mean?
I don't know. He's weird.
Dude, they have no clue. You just snuck right past them. Matter of fact, you see the other 5 goblins starting to make their way towards to see what the commotion is. And then you hear, as you're sneaking past them and you get by, you hear one, like very towards the back, go,
Hey, he's up there grabbing the hot elf's ass.
Hey, guys, come on down.
So Ceachyl starts rooting into his bag. He's like,
Oh,
the goblins are really happy to see you.
they are.
Kallydus, you hear, as you're sneaking by, going behind them, you hear the two of them talking about how, like, you know, they're up there, and then one guy said he wants to grab the turtle, and
Yeah, and grab the hot elf. Yeah. I'm just gonna ignore them and continue sneaking,
all right,
just to get with Ceachyl and Nya.
all right. Well, you're past them now.
Oh, I walked past them.
Yeah, I thought you said you snuck past them.
All right, well then if I can do that. So the one with the horn jumped down and met at the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there and grab the horn and just throw it somewhere where they can't use it.
Me and Ceachyl have a whole crew.
Okay, so you see the horn sitting face down, you know, a
Right.
bit wide part down and low part up, like right in the middle of the rock. They're over there by Ceachyl and Nya. They cannot get enough of the fact that not only is there, oddly enough, like I said, in late fall, fucking turtle walking through the middle of the woods, but it's skipping, holding hands with a gorgeous elf.
Yeah.
And you guys want their autographs.
Yeah.
so fellas, I got this special herb that I grew myself. I usually smoke it when I can't fall asleep.
Oh, yeah, man. You gotta try.
And I rolled a 22 for me. I just rolled a medicine check at 22.
Screw some good weed.
Yeah, man, it really gets me in the mood to sleep.
It knocks me out. Why don't you guys pass that around?
You feel it all in your body.
It's
It's like
Is your body tingling?
yeah, I'll have some of that.
They all pass it around, I assume. They knock out.
Kallydus, make a perception check.
All right. We got a 15.
Kallydus, as you were sneaking, you're kind of sneaking around and going around to try to get to the horn,
Right.
and you see what's going on over at the gate. Completely not paying attention, you bump right into this creature that is standing maybe 6.5, 7 feet tall, but it's pretty damn stocky, and it is covered with reddish brown fur.
Reddish brown.
It's sort of like one of those things in the cartoons where, like, when Jerry is running from Tom and he bumps into Tom's leg, and then he reaches over and kind of grabs Tom's leg, and then he reaches up a little bit further and realizes it's attached to a shoulder, which he realizes is attached to Tom, which realizes the pieces of the cat as he's reaching for it.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of what you do. And then you look up and you realize you are staring in the eyes of what we as players know, a bugbear, which are larger goblinoid type creatures that are somewhere between a really smelly furry orc and a really annoying brutish goblin.
They're just hairy, right? Really hairy too.
And as you look up at him, you see he's standing there with this big grin on his face, with his morning star held high above his head, and he just smiles, and he swings at you. Roll initiative.
No.
You asked for it.
Oh, natural 20.
Nice. All right.
Do I get evasion?
So, now you get to act first. So you see he's swinging at you.
Yeah, can I do an acrobatics check?
Sure.
And so how far up was the guy with the horn? Because I went up to go.
So you are right about to get to the horn.
Right.
He was maybe 40 feet behind them.
Right.
So this is happening from here to like.
Am I on like a second floor sort of thing?
So
Did I
you
walk
would
up
be
a set of stairs or anything?
You would be like halfway compared to where your companions and the goblins are. You'd be like gym room away, like a high school gym.
All right, so probably
a
a
each
good,
other, like maybe
50 to 60 feet.
yeah, 60.
Something like
Does
that.
he know the commotion's going on with us right now? Or-
Yeah, but because of that commotion, you guys don't know he even snuck by yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm the only one that knows the bugbear's like
No, but
right
I'm
there.
I'm guessing the bugbear noticed everything that was going on.
It's like he saw you coming, stopped in the way, realized you didn't see him, and purposely was like getting ready for the hit. But you happened to notice him
Just in the nick of time.
right.
So with that, like I said, an acrobatics check or an athletics check, or actually no, acrobatics. Yeah, I'm gonna do I'm gonna leap backwards.
Okay.
Kind of do like a little tumble.
So make an athletics.
11 and 4, 15. I think that's a 15. Yeah, 15.
All right, so you got a 15.
Yeah. With that, I'm assuming that could be.
Yeah. So
I was gonna shoot an arrow at him, but I mean, I guess we haven't really rolled
right. That's
initiative.
that's an attack.
So I'll just roll to get away from him then. Yeah. So I'll just do acrobatics and flipping, just get that away from him.
Okay. Well, you do that, and then on his turn, he runs up like. So you jump back,
Right.
and he like lunges forward into the swing to try to get you as you're jumping back.
Gotcha.
And now that is absolutely horrible. He doesn't even come close.
Nice.
All right, so you jump back out of the way as you can feel the wind of the morning star like go in front of your face. Make another perception check.
9 and perception. So we got a 12.
Okay.
Not so hot.
You see nothing. You don't realize anything. Until now. And as you like jump back and move out of the way from the one swing, you all of a sudden you feel this crushing pain hit your shoulder as you can feel the studs of another morning star striking you from just behind a little bit. You take 7 points of damage as you get struck in the shoulder by the morning star.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm at 21.
34.
Then, Kallydus, as you're recovering from that,
Nice.
Kallydus,
Sweet.
as you're recovering from that,
Yeah.
you just suddenly feel this crushing, disgusting pain as another one comes from the other side of you and gets you right in the chest.
We hear this, right?
And it's a critical attack, by the way.
Oh,
Can we hear this?
good.
hold on.
So I'm at 27 after the first hit already.
I'm at
This is gonna hurt, guys. This is gonna hurt.
I'm at 21. So
All right, Kallydus, you take 18 points of damage.
I think I'm at 11 or 10. 27.
You're at 9.
9. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
You were at 42 when you got there. I mean, at 32 when you got
32.
there.
Yeah. I'm like less than that. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, the two of you need to make perception checks.
I'm just coughing up blood.
15.
Did that hit knock me prone being a critical?
15.
No.
Okay.
15.
15?
16.
16? I'm going to roll a number to oppose that. And what that number is going to represent is how distracted you guys are by the 8 goblins you're trying to entertain. All right, so to see if you guys even notice it. So the highest number was a 16,
Mm-hmm.
and you got a 15. All right, so it's going to have to, if it's higher than a 16, then you don't notice it. It is an 8. So it's sort of like you're looking over the one goblin's shoulder. These hobgoblins playing fucking teeterball with your buddy.
So there's a bugbear and 2 hobgoblins?
I'm not hobgoblins, these bugbears. Yes, you called me out. They're actually bugbears. Sorry, my bad.
You'd be a little bit more scared if they were hobgoblins.
There are 3 bugbears, and they seem to be playing teeterball with Kallydus.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta go.
So
Sorry, gnomes.
So my question to you,
Goblins.
DM,
I mean,
goblins.
is, do these goblins like pass out or anything from the guns?
Yeah.
Or what?
Let me see.
because that's what we're trying to do.
Make a persuasion. All right.
I'm not very persuasive anymore.
I can try.
I got an 8.
I got 21.
They rolled a natural 1 to oppose your persuasion.
Good. Fuck them.
They kind of see you looking off in the back, and like they're all fucking stoned, and they're like, let me show you something. And you see Nya and Ceachyl are now leading a trop of stoned goblins to your aid.
They're all helping?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Let's get these stuff. You know that ass? Well, why don't you defend that ass while you're in it? Yeah, you got that. Let's go show this hot elven babe what we can do, guys. Let's go, fellas.
Come on, friends.
You can have another hit off that.
All right, so
Yeah, here you go.
you guys are about 60 feet away from him. So it's going to take you around to get there, unfortunately. Now, if you have bow and arrow, you can obviously shoot. You could phase step and then do your full movement and make one attack. Or
Do my face step.
the goblins got javelins. So kind of right now, I can't believe this went this way. I'm going to let you guys be in charge of directing the goblins in the proper direction.
I'm gonna move fast, but just
Wait.
keep track of my ass.
So
I'm gonna do face step. I'm gonna do face step, okay?
So why not? Just because there's 8 of them. I'm just talking to you, Nya and Ceachyl. How about you take 4? And you take 4.
Well, it doesn't matter. They can't phase step with her.
Yeah, I'm saying though, so they're gonna see me do face step, and that's why I'm saying follow my ass.
It's really not phase step, but it is phase step, which is basically Misty Step. It's called Gift of the Raven Queen.
They still can see me, but I'm just like,
You see Nya step into the shadows, get a little bit further ahead, and then she makes her full movement up, and you get a chance for one attack. You're not raging though yet, so
I can't rage, right?
right. And then you guys roll
Natural
initiative.
20.
Beautiful.
Thunder point? Or no?
I know, yep.
Wait, yeah, that is
I already have a critical attack too. Anyway, so,
How did this go this way?
nice.
because it's me and Ceachyl. What do you expect?
Well, I'm glad they're on our side now.
I got 14 damage.
You did not kill it. You knock it back. So now we're going to the top of the round. You two need to roll initiative.
I got a 14.
16.
I got a 20 on
24?
20.
24. Okay, so Kallydus, you go first.
All right.
There are one to the right, one in front, and the one that was to your left is now just got attacked by Nya.
All right. Well, then, if that's the case, I will take half my movement back towards Ceachyl, and I will shoot.
You could do a full disengage. You just cut an attack afterwards.
I'd rather still get another arrow off, I think.
All right. So then what you can do is you can shoot, and then you can use half your movement to jump back. Or you could jump back and then shoot. But either way, that's about what you would be able to do.
Yeah.
You'd get
I'm going to take my movement first, or half my movement. I'm going to jump backwards, and I'm going to shoot an arrow at the...
Okay, make an athletics check.
And we got a 14.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I need to fall on your ass.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the one that Nya just kind of went and smacked up. I got a 27 to hit.
It wasn't bad because she wounded it pretty good. It didn't die, but she got it pretty good. Next to go is 4 of the goblins and one of the other bugbears. So seeing you and Nya are attacking one, all 4 of the bugbears start to run and throw their... not bugbears, goblins. All 4 of the goblins... Jesus Christ. Don't do drugs, kids. All right, all 4 of the goblins throw javelins as they start to run towards the one that you and Nya are fighting at the moment.
I see you smirking. I see him smirking.
It can't be that bad, right? All right. So one javelin hit,
The ass, man, the ass.
which almost killed it. Next to go is one of the bugbears. You see, it was the one who was hit you from the right, Kallydus. He just gets really fucking mad and like runs his full distance to you and fucking takes a swing at you. Yeah, he misses horribly. He's like so mad he overswings.
Thank God.
What, they're 30 feet away?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to produce flame
Okay.
and throw it at him. So I need to make a range.
Oh, the really wounded one or a different one?
The one that keeps swinging at him.
Swing at him
You know what?
down.
I'm just going to go after the one that's already injured, just to make it easy.
Yeah, I mean,
Who'd I hit?
oh no, you got a natural one. Roll a d20.
16.
All right.
Folks, this is a critical fail.
You did not roll enough to hit either of them. Yes, you made Kallydus's armor class. You didn't roll a natural 20, so no, you didn't hit one of your companions. But they do hear the sound of it whizzing past them. Like you'd see a little ball of flame fly past your ear, singes your hair a little bit.
Sorry, it was my first time.
One of the bugbears, the one that was attacking you from the front, that critically hit you in the first place. He takes a swing at you. Win 21 to hit. Kallydus, he gets you. This could be bad.
Yeah.
This could be bad, folks. Kallydus, you drop to 0 as he does 16 points. So you see this thing runs up and like cracks Kallydus and he just drops immediately.
It's just lifeless at the floor.
Here's the bad thing about it is I allow you guys to cleave, so therefore so do the monsters. So not only does he hit you, he hits you, knocks you down, and the remaining 7 points of damage go to Nya as he strikes Nya. Nya, you're at 14 hit points because you did roll enough to hit both of you. Next to go is 4 of the goblins. You see they all start running and throwing their javelins.
Ceachyl, look at our buddies.
Go, fellas, go.
You got this.
One of them hits out of 4.
One's better than nothing.
3 points of damage.
Yeah, you get him.
Back away, back away.
So the one that was wounded is still alive, barely. All right, Nya, it is your attack.
I'm raging.
And you see the necrotic energy go across her battle axe.
I got a 19.
Yeah, 19, you definitely hit. Are you going after the wounded one or one of the unwounded ones?
Probably unwounded, right?
It's your choice. You're going to take an attack of opportunity from the one that you were in combat with, though, if you go after any.
No, I'm just going to stay with the one I'm in combat with.
Okay.
That's the wounded one, right?
Yep. But this could still be really good. Plus 7.
25 damage.
All right. You take a swing and you cut right through the chest of the bugbear that was in front of you, which was the wounded one. And then you cleave right through to the one that was directly to his right, and you nearly drop that dude as well. You see, you cleave through his chest, and then as you come through, you just take this huge fucking cut right out of his back through his side. And you actually think you might have severed his spinal cord because he's dropping to his
You
knees.
hear me say, that's for Kallydus. You're supposed to be our friends, just like the damn goblins. Why can't you be like the goblins?
Yeah, be more like the goblins, would you?
They're our friends, not you.
Come on, fellas.
Top it around, Kallydus, make a death saving throw. D20.
You could have been our friend. You could have wrote and you could have gave us an autograph and Ceacyl's journal.
I got a 15.
All right, and one pass. Next to go, the bugbear that is not wounded.
So am I back to 1 health?
No, you get if you make 2 more rolls, you can stabilize. He's going to take a swing over at Nya because that's all that he sees, and a 10 does not do it. Next to go is 4 of the goblins, and now they're in combat. And you see as they run up, they're like this little trap, and they pull out their scimitars and they start fucking swinging wildly. And one of them hits. The fuck is that? For 3 points of damage.
Yeah, buddy, yeah.
The guy who she cleaved into goes, and he's going to take a swing at her. 15 does not hit. And you see Nya kind of like does like a backward fucking duck. Next to go is Ceachyl.
All right, I'm gonna run over to Kallydus and grab the potion out of his pack and dump it down his throat.
Like the D4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4.
All right, the 2D4 plus 4.
Yeah.
You are up to 10, Kallydus.
There you go, fella.
You pour the potion down his throat, and he starts to come through a little bit.
My other movement, I'm going to kind of roll down the hill.
Okay.
Just to get out of the way.
Next to go is goblins,
Get him, fella.
and they're going to run up towards.
Sawweed.
2, 3, 3 out of 4 hit.
Yeah, actually.
So 16 points of damage.
See, Kallydus, this is what happens when you be friends.
Right.
16 points of damage.
Oh, no.
Friends with the goblins, they help.
Check out the ultimate station.
I know.
Oh yeah.
How many people? How many? All
2 bugbears. Both of them look very badly wounded.
right.
They are not close enough to each other for a cleave, but they are. You could get to each of them.
Is a 17 hit?
All right. Which one are you going after? Yes, it hits.
The one closest to me.
Okay. So the most wounded one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
10 damage.
You slay it. How do you finish it?
I cut its head off. Could have been our friend.
Yeah, you assholes.
And it's almost like the way his head lands, he's looking up. You see, it goes from a look of horror to you realize that he's like behind you, and you see the last thing that happens to his head before his eyes close is a smile.
He sees your ass.
It's looking at me. Look at my butt. Do I have a tail?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I flick your tail.
Kallydus.
Huh?
How do you think we
I,
got these friends?
So there's one left, right? After she just cut the last one? All right.
Now that we're talking about tornalinus.
All right. I'm going to let an arrow fly. See, actually, that's a dirty 20. 9 damage.
You drop it to 1 hit point.
Hey, fuck.
The 4 goblins. Well, 4 of the 8 goblins. Natural 20, 14, 16, and 15, which makes it a 24, an 18, a 20, and a 19.
The old gangbang.
And you ready to just jump on this motherfucker, and Julius Caesar him.
Nice.
And just like stab him from all directions as he falls down. And when he falls, they all start cheering and dancing and jumping up and down around. They grab Ceacyl's hand and Nya's hand and start jumping up and down. You think you feel one slap you in your ass again, bring him over and drop them before your feet and start dancing around all happy. Shut up.
I flashed him real quick.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Ceachyl.
Kind of reminds me when the Ewoks meet 3CPO. But they all cream at the same time.
See, Kallydus, you gotta be friends with them. They helped us. You could have died.
I think only 2 of them landed attacks.
How many? No, more than that.
After you flashed them, I made constitution checks.
Oh, man.
All they needed to do was get a 10. None of the 8 passed their constitution check. All of them have a heart attack and die with the biggest smile on their face.
Oh, Christ. What'd you do to him?
They, after you flash them, smile and just systematically like dominoes. Blunk, 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 blunk.
I just start crying. Back, and I start trying to give them CPR.
That herb was strong, wasn't he?
You told them.
Sorry.
You told them my tits and your weed.
I can't believe I participated in that. Shakir. So,
All right, well, I'm going to investigate all these bodies.
Yeah. They were our friends, but time to see if they have any goodies.
21.
all right, you find about 15 silver.
Nice.
and like 90 copper. Sorry, I killed your buddies, but I didn't feel like having to deal with 8 fucking goblins the rest of it. You guys are not in the greatest of shape. Kallydus has 10 hit points out of 36.
Yeah.
Ceachyl has 28 out of 39. Not too bad. Nya has 14 from 45.
Is there isn't there a place where the bugbears were, the boss, like the bugbears? Can we go in there rest?
Well, no, there's the house that's in front of you.
Can we go in there?
Sure.
Oh, I don't like that.
You can go in. It's your choice.
I'm gonna go to the door and knock on it. Knock knock, and I tell you guys off.
Yeah.
You guys hide. I'm gonna knock knock on the door. Say, Trey, smell my feet. Give me some.
Make a perception check.
Okay. $18.
You're not at the house. You're at the guard gate, right? You guys are at the guard.
You just said we're at that next to that.
Yeah, no, you're not at the house. You're not at the house. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. I take that back.
I take trick or treat back. How about that?
But I take smell my feet back.
So if you open the gate where the guards were when you first arrived, there is like a room maybe the size of like 8 by 10.
Enough for us to sleep in, though, right?
Yeah, well, you guys could go in and sleep. Now, here's the thing. You don't think anybody heard you. You are definitely, because of certain things that are going to be happening, you do not have time for a long rest.
So we'll take a short rest.
You can take a short rest, at which point in time you can roll your hit dice to see how many hit points you get back instead of healing to full. And Mike can take every 2 points of his hit dice he gets back and convert them to 1 spell slot per level for getting back. So 2 choices, which would be 4 hit points, would be 1 second level spell slot. 1 set of 2 would be 1 first level spell slot, 4 hit points.
I only need 9 hit points. So what
All
I
right.
get left?
So, if you guys are going to go in there and take a short rest, I would not get loud. I would not get rowdy. Anything you do, something may become perceptive of you,
Okay.
and it could interrupt it, and then you're fucked. You're where you're at.
Okay.
So, if you guys are going to take a short rest here at this building, then why don't you look? So you're 3rd level. You have 3 hit dice. So it would be 3d12 for you, 3d10 for you, and 3d8 for you. So you roll that, and that is what you will get back for hit points on a short rest.
So this 3 times.
Yes, the 12-sided die.
24.
You get back 24 points. Okay, that puts you at 38. All right. You do not recover your rages, though, so you only have 1 rage left.
Okay.
You said it was 3d10 for me?
Yes, 3d10 for you.
I got 18.
All right, so you're at 28. All right, and
Nothing.
Ceachyl,
I got 14.
hit points.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I only needed 9, so I'm going back to full, and then I have 5 left.
Okay.
So I'm just going to convert them into 2 first level spells.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
I still want
So-
to say trick or treat, and no one answers.
So
Couple hours go by. You hear like the wind blowing and stuff outside, whatever, but you don't really hear anybody go by or any skittering or any noises or anything.
Right.
So when you come back from your rest, you eat, you hang out, you heal up a little bit, study a little bit, kind of regather yourselves, tend to some wounds, and you manage to get yourself across back so you're in capable form.
Okay.
And you leave the guardhouse. And when you go back out, you still have the scene of the dead goblins all over the place, and then you can see the gardens that lead up to the house.
I pick the 8, right? There's 8 of them.
Yeah.
I pick 8 flowers and put them right on them
Aw, isn't that cute?
before we leave.
That is nice.
and I shit on the bugbears.
Yes. A big dookie. Banes of Lore is Brian Judge as your dungeon master, Kelsey Mitta as Nyla Deer, Mike Ariema as Ceachyl Mortesta, and Alex Mitta as Kallydus Anguis. Happy Halloween, guys. Thank you for listening to us.